What do you mean we're recording? I
What do
didn't
you...
consent to this.
I
You
gave
know
you
what else
so much
didn't
leeway.
consent? Fish.
No, no.
As soon as I started talking, I was like, wait, this is awful. I shouldn't say this, but
This
I
is
did
awful.
anyways.
Full send.
Oh, this is why I have problems.
This is awful.
I
Video of the guy, like, sliding in on skates, dunking the basket. Solis saying that.
I'd more like me just laying on the ground staring into the sky, just not blinking.
Yeah, man, that fucking sucked.
Whoa.
Gold star, though, because it was really funny.
Oh,
Yeah. You bet your ass that's the cold open.
oh boy. Well, you came here for the bark bark meow. You're getting the bark bark because the meow is away over
In
seas.
Norway.
Norway.
What the fuck is a Norway?
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yeah, they're
Actually, absolutely could be a Pokemon. That's a very Pokemon name, right?
Norway.
Norway.
It'd be an ice type.
It's just ice type, probably some sort of like. I was thinking like a walrus or something,
Yeah.
but like obviously
Is Norway
like
cold?
wiggle it up.
Norway's cold, right?
I think it's cold.
Yeah.
This is American. What do you call it when you don't know other countries and states? Is that
Geography?
No. Geography? Oh, shrugs.
I don't want to try AI mode. Kill yourself. Editing Misha, maybe censor
Dude,
that.
yeah, you have to censor it. But I hate everything keeps asking for AI, and update on AI intruding into my life is my phone keeps trying to get me to use AI on it. And also because I bought a new phone. And TikTok is just today. It's been okay, but like the last 2 days I've gotten a bunch more AI Bigfoot and other random accounts.
Bad. They're not funny either. Like I said,
they're not.
If you're entertained by AI videos, I'm gonna jingle some keys in front of your face, and that'll be just as entertaining. Also, the climate in Norway is surprisingly temperate and is much warmer and milder than other parts of the world at the same latitude, such as Alaska, Greenland, and Siberia. So, it is not quite as cold as I thought it would be.
You know what? We love you, Norway. We're moving to you soon.
Norway's cool. But yeah,
Bark,
so that's where Ruby is.
content
That's where
house.
Ruby will be for... Okay, if we're doing a content house, it's not going to be in Norway. But that's where Ruby is. That's where Ruby will be for the next few weeks. So, you got the dogs. And them dogs are barking. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
What are we barking about? It's about the cold open. If
fish.
You know, you know.
Oh, God.
Well, this is going to be a jam-packed episode. We have a bunch of things to talk about, but I figured I'd hit you with the stuff that I had to deal with this morning.
The stuff that Solis hit me with 5 minutes before recording.
Yeah, and then hit you with that great opener. Woof.
Crazy.
You didn't see that coming from a mile away, and neither did I.
I really didn't. And then as soon as you said it, I was like, man, that's the cold open, but at what cost?
So, I had heard of rumors that a certain duo that were ousted from the community, rightly so, due to animal abuse involving fish and sexual acts. Granted, this episode's demonetized so quickly. Thank God we don't have demonetization.
I feel like we talked about this before.
We did talk about it.
Yeah.
It was within the last couple of years because it's one of those things where at the time it was a great time, but also now in hindsight I'm like fuck, because I like stayed the night at their apartment one time. We were on our trip back. This would have been like 21. I came back from Denver with my roommate, and we were getting kind of tired, and we left a little later than expected. And so I don't think they live in this area anymore, but if so, fuck them. We stopped in Omaha, and because they had space, and we all got super high, ordered pizza, and played music, and they did their dancing stuff that they're good at, and yeah, it was a good time. Also, their other roommate that lived with them, who I don't believe is associated with them in any sort of form or fashion anymore, I was good friends with as well.
Okay.
So, from my knowledge, nothing like that happened, and they distanced themselves. But yeah, so the duo is the Teriyaki, or known as Mr. Teriyaki, was a huge influence in the dance scene. for furries, as well as their partner Acid Rain Cloud.
I think so, yeah.
Also within the furry dance comp community and all that kind of stuff, and they got outed with screenshots of messages and basically explaining some very atrocious acts.
They were bringing
fish into the bedroom.
Yeah, which is I want to clarify. I'm not laughing because I'm laughing because what the fuck?
It's so absurd because I didn't. Why is this a thing? I'm so confused. It hurts me to even live this, that this is a thing that we have to talk about. But we have to talk about it because guess who I found a TikTok of today?
I'll let you say it.
Acid Rain Cloud.
Acid Rain.
Came across my TikTok for you, not following my For You page. I very quickly smashed the comment button because I was going to say, hey, y'all don't just fucking come back after that. And the comments are disabled on TikTok, which is definitely makes sense. I would be hiding too. But I'm saying if people can learn, people can grow, but it has not been anywhere near the amount of time I would ever want to see you near our fandom.
Yeah.
Not with what y'all did and what y'all did.
Yeah,
it's
also
a different level, sort of fucked. You guys need to go to like mental hospitals and be there for a while.
Yeah, that's a pretty heavy thing to have to grow from. Also, like, you did do those things. You didn't just talk about it, which would be bad. Even how does that thought even form in your brain? You know, like.
There's like the fantasizing / romanticizing certain things that were obviously done in real life would be awful and gross. Like some people have like the whole, let's call it extreme bondage, for lack of a better term, because my brain is not working. But it's more role play. You wouldn't really want that to happen in real life because that's really fucked up. But
yeah,
people do that stuff and they bring it into the bedroom. But what they did was literally animal abuse and crime. So
yeah, there was legitimately an animal involved. Fucking little fish. He did not.
Unfortunately, here it was multiple. I fear, if I remember correctly, it was not a one-off occasion, which is also fucked.
Which is still just fucking crazy, dude.
God damn it! People...
Not laughing because it's fun. I am fucking bewildered that these sentences are leaving our mouths. This is an actual thing that happened, and look, he just like he just waltzes in like, "Hey guys, let's just ignore what I did a few months ago." No, yeah, you don't get to rebrand.
95% of furry, in my experience in furry, is like great, and like there's this 5% where I just. Yeah,
yeah. It's
so
how does that even
I haven't
happen?
seen anything from Teriyaki at this point. I obviously like blocked Acid immediately on my TikTok. I don't want to see what they're doing, but I'm just gonna throw it out there if y'all don't know. And if you haven't heard or you haven't talked about it a while ago, is we just really shouldn't allow them to be around for a while. I just don't trust them. I think it's incredibly gross what they did, and I sure as hell don't want them building a following based off of their dancing, because they are good. They're good dancers. So
yeah,
it's definitely one of those slippery slopes. They both have fursuits too, which are objectively like good looking. So you deal with that ooh woo bad person with a cute suit.
Ooh woo, there's nothing bad they could do. Yeah. But their suit was cute. You have the personality of a piece of paper. If someone having a cute suit is like enough for you to forgive them, you know? Listen. I have seen
this is one of those
adorable suits, and I've seen people with great looking art that have been exposed to shitty people, and I immediately I distance myself. You can do it too. It's really easy, I promise. There will be another suit that makes you go auga. Okay, I promise. Anyway.
So yeah, that's the big furry spicy news.
That's not the only big furry spicy
Well, I guess we can roll into some spicy news. This will also segue into... Yeah, I don't really want to talk about that topic anymore. So yeah, this is just a Beware kind of thing. Hey, they're out in the community again. They're trying to reestablish themselves, and I don't think it's appropriate.
Yeah.
You are all your own people, though.
Don't harass them. Don't just block them. Don't interact with them. Move on. You know.
Block, or if you see any sus content, report the shit out of it.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Speaking of controversial figures, but also looping into our next subject, did Boof get
Anthrocon
banned from Anthrocon? The Boof is on fire. The Boof is on fire. We don't need the water. Let that fursuiter burn.
Jesus.
Burn. It's a song. Okay.
No, I know.
Water, Fire, Burn by the Bloodhound Gang.
I got you. I know. I'm with you.
Funny. People don't know about the Bloodhound Gang anymore. Kids are too young to understand what the Discovery Channel song is.
Oh my god.
And it blows my mind because, I mean, obviously that was something to laugh at a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm fucking old. I quit. You know what? Sorry, you're going to have to do this on your own. I'm too old.
No, wait.
Goodbye. Dad's leaving. All right, I'm back.
He'll be back. he can't walk far. He'll be back.
I actually don't have legs. Go ahead and show them.
Oh, what? No.
Break the magic?
No. We can't break the magic.
Oh.
Much like Anthrocon, we can't break the magic. That's not what we're going to talk about, though. The parade, for the most part, went fine. You know, there was the one person, which we will talk about.
Oh, God.
You did bring up Boof, who was also in the parade and was poodling.
No.
Bro had his arms out on display like a harlot in the 20s. Is harlot a word I can say? That's not a bad word, right?
I mean, it is, but like it's an insult, I think.
Okay.
Google.
I think Sevenfold has a song called The Beast and the Harlot. I'm just going to double check.
Well, I'm going to Google it, but you should keep talking. It's a prostitute.
Okay. Yeah, see,
that's fine.
Hey, if anyone gets offended by that, I'm sorry, but we're leaving it in. No, but fucking, yeah, so for some reason, Boof was in the parade, arms on display, which is weird because they were very serious about the poodling thing, because I didn't see anyone else really poodling, except the marching band, which makes sense. They kind of gotta do what they gotta do to play. It's just the fact that, like, why was Boof allowed to poodle in the parade? And did he sneak in to do it, or was he there the whole time? I don't like to invoke the Pop You Fur privilege card, but like that's just a little weird. There was also the thing with him where, so if you don't know, Boof has had a secret suit, quote unquote. It's pretty well known, named like Forrest the Tiger or something, which is a half and half suit, just like you, buddy. He's
Shut
but
you don't claim him.
Someone took a video. Someone took a video of, I think it was Forrest taking the suit off.
Mm-hmm.
But this video was recorded in the Headless Lounge.
Yes, so don't record in Headless Lounges.
Do not do that.
But having that proof is nice.
Yeah, but I still, don't do that. But, so, there's just a bunch of, like, little things with Boof. And I just don't care enough.
Do you remember?
I don't care about the bear.
I don't remember if I said this in an episode or not, but I did remember saying, like, I want to meet him just because I feel like I can fix him. And it wasn't like fix him, but it was like I want to talk to him because I feel like he could just chill the fuck out and be just a regular old furry and have a good time. But we've clearly seen with the Anthrocon shenanigans already that it's his entire persona is to be outrageous and to draw attention to him no matter what it takes. It is all about clout. It is all about attention and nothing less. So, in my all intents and purposes, this person should just be ignored.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Just ignore him. Just don't give him the attention he wants. You guys saying, hey, Boo, fuck you. Like, that gives it... You feel like you're doing something big, but that gives him the attention he wants.
Yeah, we're already talking about it too much. This will probably, unless he does, like, an actual crime, last time we'll be talking about him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that was the other thing, was people were like, how is he not banned from Anthrocon? Because he hasn't done anything to get banned. Like, we can't just ban people for being shitty. Yeah, they have to, like, legitimately do something. Like our next person, Crusader Cat, who was also in the parade. If you don't know who Crusader Cat is, I talked about him in the Free-for-All episode because You bet your ass he was there. Crusader Cat is a pretty well-known alt-right furry.
I
Banned from
wouldn't go as far
Anthrocon.
as I'd go as far as call him a Nazi fur because he has worn the red armbands.
He has. The red armbands that I can't show because furry raiders are... They just copyright strike a bunch of things. If you so much as like show any imagery with them, they'll just strike it down. But yeah, so he was also seen in the parade, and I'm getting conflicting stories because Anthrocon made a statement saying that someone who was not allowed in the parade snuck into the parade, and Uncle Kage
it wasn't
himself
snuck in the sense. It wasn't supposedly snuck in the sense like he snuck through like a door or something. That they intentionally like either provided false identification and then also showed a different fursuit when they went to say they're going to go to the parade. Basically, they did everything they could to hide that they were Crusader Cat going to be in the parade.
Yeah, because they were there the whole time. There was somebody standing right outside the the exit where the fursuiters wait for the parade, and he is there. What's crazy is I walked out and I happened to like catch part of the parade and I took a video of it, and I missed Crusader Cat, no joke, by like 10 seconds.
That's wild.
I was 10 seconds late.
Nothing. I would have heard nothing less from you. You would have like called me immediately.
Dude, yeah, you would have been getting a call, man. Nah, dude.
Because I saw it like one of my rest times sitting in my phone. I came across it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I was like, no way.
These people.
But Uncle Kage said that they were by the escalators and they saw every fursuiter that went by. They said that they did not see Crusader Cat, and if they would have seen him, they would have pulled him aside. But how did Crusader Cat get past them without them seeing them? It's just one of those things that, like, it doesn't line up for me personally, because maybe there's some way he could have gotten around the escalators or some shit, but that's getting into, like, conspiracy levels of stuff, and because there is videos of him both inside and outside, pre and post those escalators. So Uncle Kage either just completely missed seeing Crusader Cat, which maybe, but
completely missed. The suit wasn't on correct, like wasn't there somehow yet, or in a duffel or something, or he's lying out his ass.
Well, the escalator is part of the parade.
Oh, yeah. So then
you start on the second floor, and then you take the escalator down in order to get to the street level so that you can do the outside portion. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So then it's either they missed him or he's lying. It's one of two options in my mind.
Yeah.
My personal, my own personal opinion and speculation on this, because I have a problem with kind of the old guard of furry, which does happen to be with Uncle Kage. Again, it's not with them directly, it's with some of their opinions. A lot of the old guard really do believe that fursuiting is supposed to be about performance and not breaking the magic. This is why the fursuit parade was cut from poodling was cut from it. It is not because it was to cut down numbers, it was to cut down from poodling, because they've had a thing. It's been years and years and years known that they would have preferred only fursuits, no poodles.
Yeah,
no poodling. It's just been a thing, and they finally did something this year about it, which I find just stupid. You're taking comfortability and rights from people that pay to be at your event, not the city. The city is not there. Like, yes, I do agree they do some great stuff for us, but also like this is our furry community. But yeah, again, we've talked about this.
We have.
But with that, in conjunction with, I also know of people that are in the old guard furry that still like Diesel Raccoon and Two Griffin because they're like old school furries, and they like to say that like, oh, they're still I'm still friends with them. I just don't agree with their politics. And then we in that whole topic and conversation about, yes, cat, shh, Jesus Christ. If you don't meow, I'll pet you and let you sit here.
Damn.
That's not what we did not. This is not the deal. So it's one of those things where like, yeah, because then we get the conversations like they're not talking about politics, guys. They're talking about legitimately like people's lives and how they live their life. So, but yeah, because I know the old guard, like not, and again, say this again, it's an overgeneralization. It's not everybody that's an older furry that like facilitates these things, but Crusader Cat's very, very well known. these people
Yes.
that have been in the fandom forever know of Crusader Cat. Some of the newer people don't. And I find it incredibly hard to believe that somebody didn't notice him, didn't pull him. Technically, they didn't have any reason not to. By TOS rules, he follows all of them. It's just he's a very controversial figure that you don't want representing Anthrocon.
He's also threatened people in the past.
Okay.
Which is why he is banned now. But
okay.
yeah.
But it's definitely one of those things where, like, I see this as somebody letting him slide.
Yeah. There are a couple of things that I do want to mention. One, there are a lot of people, like, really dogging on all of the volunteers for not catching it. And all of the volunteers, like, not everybody is going to know who Crusader Cat is. I agree that at some point they should have all talked and been like, hey, this guy really shouldn't be here. And some of the volunteers probably did, but at the end of the day, nothing was done. But, you know, the volunteers are just that. They are volunteers. The staff, you know, but...
If Uncle Kage said he was at the escalators watching everybody, that's one person for sure that should have caught it.
And I agree. Uncle Kage is not included in this part of me saying don't blame the volunteers.
I have seen that. It's definitely been like, don't shoot the messengers, don't shoot the volunteers. They should be able to realistically be able to figure out who did what, but that stuff is definitely going to be handled internally. They will never put that out online.
No.
If anything is done. Because here's the thing. They put out damage control statement. That's what that all was. I don't think it was. I think it's retroactive. I think it's all just damage control. It's all bullshit what they said. Again, my opinion. He's banned now. I don't see him being willfully let around con space areas anymore. It'd be one of those things where he'd have to, like, because it uses your ID.
Yeah.
So you would have to use like a fake ID or a fake badge to get in, because theoretically, like, I could go register for AC, go get the badge, and then hand that off to Crusader Cat. But do know that when he does get caught and that badge is confiscated, it's going to come back to my ID, which is going to get me banned as well for forever.
Yeah.
So there are like ways to get around stuff like this, but it's all going to be one-shot stuff. So that's why it's like it's retroactive. They don't have to worry about it again because he's not going to be willfully let in, and it's just going to be a big whatever.
Yeah. Another thing that I do want to mention, because people were replying to the statement being like, come on, you could say Crusader Cat. You should say him by name, say Crusader Cat. No, legally Anthrocon cannot. Because
legal issues, yo.
Yep. And I did reply to somebody who was respectful and was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. But they were like, come on, say Crusader Cat, say his name. If you really care, you would say his name. And it's like, no, legally they can't, because one, Crusader Cat could sue right away as soon as they say that it's him. And if Anthrocon loses that, that's a lot of money they're out, both legal fees and they have to pay Crusader Cat. If they win that, that's still time, resources, and money that went into a lawsuit case that they had to spend. So either way, it's a lose-lose, even if they win that case. So unfortunately for all of the people demanding that Anthrocon specify that they are talking about Crusader Cat, legally they can't. And that is just something that we have to deal with.
Yep.
So you cannot realistically ask Anthrocon to say them by name, because that puts Anthrocon in a really tough spot.
But if they're gonna, I do say the criticism is there. If you're gonna make these asinine rules for your parade and you're gonna vet everybody like you say you do, you got to be better, because you clearly already fumbled the ball.
That's why I'm blown away that Boof, like, okay, obviously Crusader Cat is objectively a worse person, but Boof was poodling. That was the one thing they didn't want. That was the thing they very much didn't want. Like, Crusader Cat was wearing a full suit. Crusader Cat should not have been there. I feel like I need to specify that again. But, like, he was within the rules of the parade. Asterix. He's a shit stain who should not have been there. Boof was just straight up poodling.
I believe that's for me.
Sounds like Solis's guitar is here.
He's the guy's up the road trying to give it to my neighbor.
Uh-oh.
Which is why I was watching outside. I'm like, why is this car parked so far away from my house?
Oh, no. Do you gotta go get that real quick?
1 second. Yeah, I may have been. I may have the Amazon app on my phone, and I'm literally just watching the car get close, and then he just didn't. He went past my house on the other street.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Wait a minute.
you're trying to deliver this to the wrong place, brother.
Did you get it though?
Yeah, I got it. It's in my hand.
Hell yeah.
This will be posted well after that. We'll talk about it later. Why I got a guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Just like Boof poodling in the fursuit parade. Like, obviously, objectively, Crusader Cat's a worse person. Should have definitely not been there. But Crusader Cat was wearing a full suit. Again, should not have been there. I feel like I need to specify that again. And Boof was just straight up, like, just poodling. And why was he allowed? Why?
And if not, ban him.
Yeah.
Because I want to see, if you're going to do it, I want you to go full bore. I want you to do it the whole way.
Yeah, because it's entirely possible that Boof submitted a covered up version of the suit and then went against that when the parade happened. And they said in their rules, if you went against that, that could get your badge revoked.
Right. Well, it also comes back to that. Again, Uncle Kage was watching everybody on the escalator.
Should have seen Boof.
So you weren't.
Yeah.
Or you clearly, there were so many people that you missed them, which means you need to now figure out a different process because people are getting in that aren't supposed to be getting in.
Yeah.
And that's you, Anthrocon. You chose this.
Yeah. Man, they had one rule and they let the bear fucking break it, dude. Nah.
Yeah. At least let me break it and call me the king of poodlers like I am. Except for I will still never fucking do the parade again.
God, no. I
heard it was better this year, but still.
Dude, the parade was only like 38 minutes.
Oh, wow.
All things considered, they kind of killed it with the timing.
That's good.
The thing is, they could have just put the cap on attendance without putting a cap on poodling. Like, we've talked about that. I don't want to beat a dead horse because this horse is well and dead. We just keep coming back and beating the shit out of a corpse at this point. But, like, if you want to limit the amount of people in the parade, the first thing they did was put a cap on how many people could be in the parade.
Yep.
You're done. You've done it. That's it. Good job. Pat on the back. The poodling was just them being like, oh, well, we want only full suits and we want no skin. But again, dead horse. We got to move on.
Yeah, so a lot of these things, it's great. I got to see the duality of what is furry, which is amazing. And for all of you who are con goers, try this out sometime. When you're at a con and you are resting and you are taking some time off, go scroll TikTok, go scroll Twitter/Blue Sky, because you will see furry Twitter, furry social medias popping off about whatever the fuck is going on at the con that you, up until that moment, had no clue was going on. It is the most interesting, different realities that you're living in, because so many people posted. So, well, we can talk about LineCon. We can talk about the registration. Registration for a lot of people on the Thursday started out about an hour and a half to 2 hour wait. With sponsors taking about 45 minutes, super sponsors had virtually no wait because you paid a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
So again, I saw TikToks and I saw people taking photos and posting them, being like, "Oh God, here goes LineCon again." And waits were an hour and a half to 2 hours. It wasn't 4 to 5 hours like it was last year. So that's a significant improvement, and they routed it so much better. So there was shade and way better airflow for the people that did stand in line for that time period.
Yes.
This is the beginning of the registration on Thursday. Whatever new system that Anthrocon implemented, in which now all they do is you don't have a QR code or anything. You just hand your ID over, they scan it, and I guess it pulls all your shit. Yeah. It took me all of 2 minutes with the person it took me longer to grab and fit the lanyard and put my pronoun little banner thing. What do they call those?
The little ribbon
onto my badge. The ribbons. My little pronoun ribbon on fat. It took me longer to do that than it did for them to give me my badge. Now the badges aren't printed. They are just little clear stick-ons for your name that goes on a template badge.
Which is fine.
It's which is fine. To talk about this though, I did the Solis thing again where last year, I just waited to see if the line was going to die down. And last year, it never did. And I went on Friday, and it took me like literally 20 minutes on Friday to do it last year. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. I remember we did that. Yeah. This year, again, kind of ghosted, saw the line. I'm not going to waste 2 hours right now on this. I'll figure it out later. I came back around 3 or 4. It's like 3:30 or 4 in the afternoon. And basically, and they should just implement, there needs to be a pass-through lane, basically, that they can open up once the line gets down to a certain amount. Because basically, you go to start the maze, it kind of loops back and forth as a queue line.
God, yeah.
I started the maze, and as fast as I could walk from the start of that maze to the end of the maze, which is where you then get pointed towards somebody to go register you, it took me probably 10 minutes of walking, which is insane. That's how much like the queue line was, but I guess it did hold thousands of people. So, they didn't have a pass through though, so you had to walk through it to get to the end. I got to the end, there was like 3 people in front of me. Took them 2 seconds to go because the people were just boom, 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 boom. And yeah, it took me all of not even 15 minutes to get regged. Not even. On Thursday. I felt bad for the people that did it all in the morning, which I believe it was supposed to start at noon, but they opened it early at 10:30 because I think they saw the line. They were like, fuck, let's just get this going. I do understand spending an extra hour and a half, 2 hours just to get it out of the way in the morning. But if people just spread it out throughout Thursday, everybody could have like a half-hour wait.
Yeah. And
But
like there's
I
not
do
much
understand
stuff
people
going
just,
on
like-
Thursday until later.
So that's the people's kind of thing. That's the people's like, hey, y'all should just chill the fuck out on Thursday and like spread your time out. If you don't all bulk load in the beginning, y'all kind of spread it out instead of thousands of people spending an hour and a half to 2 hours at the beginning of the whole day. And then people like me getting 15 to 10 minute times, like shit.
Yeah.
But in market improvement, so I have to give Anthrocon that.
Yeah. Oh, I do have one more bit of controversy, and it involves you, Mr. Solis the Wolf.
What did I do?
You ghosted me Sunday night.
Oh, I did.
We were supposed to hang out at the waterfront, and you were at a room party, which is fine. You didn't reply to me either.
Well,
you left me on red.
I did leave you on red. I did feel bad about that. So I didn't want to respond and say I wasn't coming because I wasn't sure I wasn't coming yet.
Damn.
So that's what happened. Sunday night ended up being a long night. I didn't go to bed till after 3. Again.
I didn't go to bed.
Well, yeah, because your flight, you did technically go to bed earlier. You took a nap after our fucking...
I did. After our pad thai,
whatever.
yeah.
Pad thai. It's a really good place out there in Anthrocon that you can order off DoorDash called Ocha.
It is really good.
I order there. It's like they always have good deals on their pad thai and shit.
Was not spicy though. Was not spicy in the slightest.
Well, I only did level 1 spicy, and I thought that would be a little zest in there. There was none.
There was zero
zest, if you like spicy, add the zest.
But yeah, no. I still ended up having fun at the waterfront. I ran into my friend Coda. I ran into Trip too, editing Misha. Throw those on the screen. And yeah, just ended up having a good time. I got to back to my room at like 1:30, I think. Because after I was done at the waterfront, I went to the pizza place and got a couple slices of pizza one more time, and just kind of sat outside main hotel and just enjoyed the bustling of the con.
I got condados twice. I did not eat pizza parma once.
I
don't care enough about pizza parma. It's fine. It's also more for like the novelty of it.
Yeah.
And I just don't. I don't deal with the wait because there's almost always a fucking crazy amount of wait.
Not at 1 a.m. Or I think I was there at like 12:30. Yeah, they close at 1, and I was there at like 12:30.
Because usually that's when all the high and drunk people like me are like looking for food.
No, I got right up to that line, or right up to that person.
The counter?
And yeah, the counter. There we go. Words are hard.
Chill.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
well,
good way to end the con.
So yeah, like I was saying, if you ever go to a con, it's kind of fun to sit back and see what the internet's bitching about. There was no line con. Like it was
Yeah.
at the beginning, but people were trying to like already jump on the "oh, this sucks" kind of train. It was like, well, you chose this for yourself because it literally took me 10 minutes. It was fucking
Yeah.
wild.
No,
So,
it's crazy because like sometimes people online will be bitching about things that just aren't happening. I saw somebody
that's
that
true.
was like, God, what did they say? They were like, oh, baby furs are threatening to shit in the pool because of X, Y, and Z, and it's like
I saw that.
your
It was
brain
to protest. It was
to
to protest the poodling. They were gonna
yeah.
shit in the
What
pool.
the fuck are you talking about?
I
Like,
saw that and I'm like, well, if it happens, I'll laugh a lot.
I have a hell of a bridge to sell you if you think that baby furs are genuinely like, let's shit in the pool to protest poodling. What the fuck does that even mean? I, I saw that and I was like, I'm blocking this person. Like, you're fucking dumb.
I mean, I think I saw 3 or 4 other what do you call it? 3 or 4 other TikTok accounts just like this week that had the whole like they put some sort of take and involved saying like all baby furs or ABDLs are PDF files, and I'm just like, yep, you're just
Yeah.
getting blocked.
Yeah.
You're on block if you can't find and understand. You're using the same argument that every fucking normie uses against furries, calling us beasts.
Yeah.
Then
That's the biggest
don't
thing.
you don't get it. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway.
So it is always interesting. It's always interesting to see what the internet's coming up with the Anthrocon. Some of it's valid, most of it's not. So
Yeah.
like when I saw the Crusader Cat shit, like I would not have known about that until I got home normally, like if I had not paid attention to the internet. When I did see it, it was just one of those moments where I was like, huh, well, that's shitty.
Yeah. And like people online are acting like it was the end of the world and it ruined the con. It didn't. I vehemently agree he should not have been there, but the con was fine. 18,000 other people had a great time. Like,
Yep.
but yeah, a word of caution: when you see things on TikTok or on Twitter, not Twitter. Don't believe anything you see on Twitter. The fucking
please
Grok's
God.
calling itself
Please.
Mecha Hitler, dude. Stay off of there. But
That's
fucking,
because of the fix, though.
it's because of what?
It's because Elon Musk fixed him.
Oh, he fucking lobotomized him, dude. Nothing got fixed. The fucking
That's what he said. He said
Yeah.
we fixed it. We rolled
boy,
out a fix.
he sure did, didn't he? But yeah, if you see anything online about a con, just take it for a grain of salt. Or the reason the Crusader Cat thing is because they had pictures and like a lot of people were saying it and they had multiple angles. That's something you should believe.
Right.
That is something that happened. But like the people being like, because I saw a couple posts that were like, oh, this was because of the baby furs. And it's like, what? Wait.
Right.
They're over there with their
is...
sippy cups watching Bluey. Why are you blaming them? What the fuck?
Exactly. Blame the real people. Popu first.
Yeah, this is the Popufur's fault. Honestly, we should blame Popu. We should beat up Popufurs. If you see a Popufur, you should beat them up.
Explicitly,
Not
if you see Misha and Rascal.
No. Well, maybe
Just...
beat up Rascal, but not Misha. Anyway, Solis,
All
you got a package today.
Well, I was gonna say Anthrocon was really fun. I had a great time overall. It was just another one of those. I didn't do a whole lot of things outside of like Dealer's Den was also incredibly well ran again. Anthrocon by far I think has the best ran Dealer's Den possible. They don't really do a wait. Like you wait in the beginning, just kind of like the registration.
Yeah.
And then once that line clears and gets in there, they just open all doors and everybody just walks in. I think me and Argo showed up because you had to go do your rehearsal.
Yeah.
Me and Argo just casually walked over there, and about 30 to 45 minutes after it opened, and we just walked right in.
Yeah.
So I will always applaud Anthrocon on your Dealer's Den. There was a ton of dealers. You moved Artist Alley to the split up Dealer's Den, which I think was phenomenal for the Artist Alley people. Because the year before they were shoved against the wall, and
they
I don't think saw as much business because of it.
I was like worried for the Artist Alley portion because I was like, well, it kind of loses its identity of being Artist Alley and Dealer's Den, but like you both you and Argo were saying, like it meant a lot more foot traffic through Artist Alley, and I'm 100% on your guys' side. That makes so much sense, and I didn't think of that until y'all said it.
Yep, I think again, if we're gonna dog AC, I'm also gonna give them their commendations for when they succeed, and that was another huge success for me. And I wish other cons could figure out how to make it work, or if maybe they have different fire codes or something that prevent them from that. But
that is one thing. MFF, man, good con, loved it. Where they have Dealer's Den, the room itself is great. Getting into the room, that is the most like claustrophobic space ever. But I also don't know where else they would put that. I don't know where else there's a room big enough for that.
Fair enough.
But
I got you.
But yeah, I think this AC, I keep saying it, but like this AC was definitely one of my favorite, my favorite con.
I've always called MFF my favorite con because it's kind of my home con. It's also how I started everything back in 2018 going to conventions. And I am now at that point of saying that Anthrocon is my favorite con now, even though I have my own critiques of it. I think it's great.
Yeah, I can't think of a moment at AC where I was like, what?
There's just nothing like the riverfront and the downtown and just being able to do everything.
Dude, the waterfront at like midnight is such a vibe.
Yeah.
There was a guy in just a jockstrap. Where else do you see that?
This strum bar doesn't strum. What?
What?
This is me clicking the guitar.
Is that good or bad?
Can you hear it?
No.
Yeah.
But it is strumming, right?
I believe it is.
Okay.
I'll have to actually like hook it up and find that out.
That segues us into our next topic. Solis got a package in the mail. What'd you get there, buddy?
I got the Riffmaster Pro.
The Riffmaster Pro. Oh my god, that's the latest model. You fucking nerd.
Probably. I believe you can actually buy these on you can buy these on whatchamacallit.
Amazon?
Like from Walmart even.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
Solis, what is a Riffmaster Pro?
It is a Rockman / Guitar Hero controller.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Because I am going to start playing Guitar Hero again.
Hell yeah, we got him.
When I say Guitar Hero, I mean I'm going to start playing Clone Hero.
Yeah.
And the Clone Hero, I guess it has to charge. I figured it'd just be battery operated, but no, I just plugged it in.
It charges? Oh.
I guess. I'm just going to let this thing do its thing then.
I guess so, yeah.
Hope it better have good battery. Look, I bought this on a whim because it was on the Amazon Prime deals days or whatever the fuck. So it was like an extra 15% off or something. It should be a relatively quick plug and play option for me, and my goal is to then source either an old Wii one or something like that and buy the no solder kits and just replace all the internals.
Oh yeah.
So, but that can be I can do that over time and get myself a preferred setup while I have this. And why am I doing this? Because PapaBarks.
PapaBarks, we're so back.
It's that time again.
Woo!
Right after AC, what are we doing? Raising money to fight against ALS. Because fuck that disease.
Giving so that we have something to read if we decide.
Yes, welcome. I am streaming for the ALS.
I got the one describing
weird.
It too.
Yeah, you want to describe it?
I can. I just so PapaBarks every year is run by Mark's Barks, who I got to see at AC, and they are very awesome. They called me stinky, and I'm very mad, but I fucking sweat so much at Pittsburgh. I probably was, but
oh yeah,
they raised money for ALS because in 2020 their father was diagnosed with ALS, and they had to raise money to pay for the medical bills. And so they started just having furry Twitch streamers start raising money, and eventually they were able to get their dad onto the VA program to have them pay for it. But Mark Sparks just kept running PapaBarks every year after that and switched the... Oh. Hi, Nightbot. If you're reading this, be sure to drink water. Yes, Misha, this includes you.
So that means you have to drink water.
2 messages. I don't have any water.
Drink water.
I have Rumpelman.
Too bad. It's the rule. I can read this though. I can continue off of this while you get water.
Solis,
it's for the bit
take over.
now. It's for the bit.
It's for the bit.
So yes, so basically what happened is the first year they weren't sure if the VA was going to cover all of Mark Sparks' dad's like hospital bills and all those things. So they put together. They had friends that were willing to help out raise money towards hospital bills. Once they found out the VA covered 100% of it, they took that money and donated it to the ALS Unite North Carolina chapter. This is the chapter that helps directly to take care of, help rehabilitate or habilitate and support those who do have ALS within the North Carolina area. And that was the direct chapter that helped PapaBarks himself. And the next year, we went ahead and did a round 2 and went ahead and made it purely charity towards this organization. And it was a blasting success as well, and is just continually grown for years now. If you guys do not know what ALS is Lou Gehrig's disease, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It is a disease that slowly kills the motor neurons within a body's nervous system, and will eventually cause somebody to shut down, and unfortunately leads to it is 100% fatal. We do not have a cure for it. We only have a way to slow it down. There's a lot of really good studies out there. There's a lot of good testings that are like being worked on right now that are in fact like, if caught early enough, we're like extending quality of life and life expectancies significantly. Yeah. And other things like they think they're finding a way to, if caught, they can stop it in its tracks. So they can't reverse the damage done, but they can stop it from progressing. That is something I know that's kind of on the horizon for this kind of medical research that's being done for it. Obviously, a cure would be way more like ideal. But if we could catch it early enough and we have a way to stop it, and you just have to take a medication or procedure to keep it that way, I mean, you could live a happy, healthy life that way. That's awesome. So again, this doesn't go directly towards there's an ALS organization themselves. This goes to the specific one that benefits the North Carolina chapter. But the cool thing about this is, instead of it going to more broader research, it's going to help people directly. We're talking like people like, again, PapaBarks, who needed the facilities there, and that helps them buy better technology, better stuff. It helps some people don't have the family support system like PapaBarks does. So they will do like, they run people, or they employ people to go pick people up with ALS so they can attend treatment sessions and stuff like that. Just all of that stuff, that's where this money goes. So it's a great organization, and it's something that we've done multiple years now. We're going to continue to keep helping support this organization. So PapaBarks, look out for me playing a bunch of Clone Hero, because my ass has to get back into shape.
True. And I do want to say that June 21st, 2024, episode 24 of season 2, we did an episode with Mark Sparks and Sai. Yes. So if you are curious on learning more or anything that we might have left out, be sure to check out that episode. Mm-hmm. And yeah,
we definitely have it's going strong now. Day 0 was back on Friday, so we're already in full swing of PapaBarks. I spent a bunch of time last night setting up scenes and sources in OBS, and even changing my I added filters to my mic even. Oh,
he did do that.
I was doing a lot of things last night while in voice chat with Misha and a couple others.
Yeah,
you're not gonna you're not gonna hear this in time, but Tuesday we're doing Peak together.
We are doing Peak together. That's not tomorrow, because we're recording this on Sunday.
Yeah.
But in 2 days, 3 days in the past, how dare you guys not show up? How did you not know about it? Fake fans, but I'm kidding. Yeah, we are playing Peak with Trip and probably one other person.
At least one other. If the mod worked, we'll have more.
Yeah.
Because I believe Trip said the mod worked.
Oh, perfect.
I tested it out last night to just make sure, like, at least launched. And I got a little taste of what the game's about. And yeah, it's going to be a very fun stream Tuesday.
Oh, it's so fun.
I do know that we are going to do some sort of random Magic the Gathering arena night.
What?
We have to plan that out. But
wait,
yeah,
what?
Didn't you say we were going to do that?
Did we?
It's the whole reason why I downloaded it. I downloaded it because you're like, what if we just took 2 random standard decks and smashed each other?
Okay, hot, first of all. Second of all, I'm down. Don't get me wrong. I don't remember saying that, but I'm down.
That's why I downloaded it, because I was like, fuck it. We'll just do like a duel night just for fun.
Hell yeah.
And it's for Wii Magic the Gathering Arena, free, not sponsored.
Yeah. So
Also, don't play the game because it's Magic, and you will
yeah,
fucking.
I keep getting people to download Magic. It's an issue. Mr. Solis, as soon as you're done with the tutorial, you're gonna check your mail in MTG Arena because in there is gonna be a bunch of mail. It's gonna be overwhelming, but in some of those mail will be free packs, and you get a shit ton of free packs. You're gonna open all of those, and those are gonna give you cards, obviously, but they're also gonna give you wild cards. And these wild cards are how you craft cards to make decks that you want. I also have a code I can give you that'll give you 2 free starter decks.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'll definitely do that. That does remind me. So we don't have any plans set for this yet, but we'll have to plan it for like probably the upcoming week or something.
Yeah.
But before PapaBark ends, and we
of course.
will just have a little, probably hour to 2 hour block doing that.
I'm down.
It just depends because games can either go really quickly or they can go really slowly.
Yeah.
So it might be like 2 to 3 matches. It might be or 4, or it could be like 2 really long matches. So, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. I don't know. I need to talk to you, Misha, actually about this. I kind of want to do song donations for Clone Hero. So like if somebody donates to the Tiltify and includes like a song, I can maybe go download it real quick and like play it. But
they're gonna make you play Flames. They always make you play
I already
Flames.
downloaded that.
Yeah, you have that one.
Dude, that's why I'm absolutely going to be playing this game so much off stream because I have to build my stamina back. I sucked, but I was good enough to survive through the Fire and Flames on Expert, but that was it.
Yeah,
I was not great at it.
I think I can get 4 to 5 stars on it now.
But I think part of why I did this is, for all of you who don't know, I was a different persona, and I have been streaming for over a decade now, or at least a decade now. But I was a persona, just a regular human playing games back in the day, using a Dazzle DVC 100 to link my Xbox 360 up and capture it to OBS. I used to play Guitar Hero 3 a lot, and it's kind of bringing me back to my roots. It's bringing me back to a game I love dearly through Clone Hero, of course.
Yeah.
And because I haven't streamed in a couple weeks. I've felt really off. I'm trying to kind of I've noticed, honestly, you know what it is, Misha? I've noticed in the last few months, other than dealing with my dog, I haven't really got any goals anymore. I'm not working towards anything. And I wonder if I could refocus myself and start working towards a goal again. Maybe I won't fucking be, I won't call it depressed, but it's not been a great couple last months. So
yeah,
I'm trying to like shake it off and get back into streaming, fall in love with streaming again. I have been doing it for over a decade though. So it's like, the part of me has been like, when are you just going to quit, man? When are you going to be done with this? But the whole goal is to keep providing entertainment and smiles for people. So why would I want to quit that? So I always keep arriving at that. I have had some zesty TikToks lately.
You have been hitting the zest.
I've been a little bit ooh-woo.
Ooh-woo.
You know, I believe it was rar.
It was rar. You were like, rar. I mean, dude, I've made a couple TikToks about diapers. Do what you want, man.
It's Fursuit Friday.
Who cares? It's Fursuit Friday. Yeah, that was it. It's Fursuit Friday. Rar. Says the wolf.
The one before the other one. Yeah, that's why I did the rar, and that's why in the comments was like, "This is Big Cat approved" or something like that. Because the one before that was just like me. Honestly, I was really feeling myself in the TikTok before that.
That's good.
So I used my bassy voice and just said something to try and thirst trap people.
See, I can't do that because I have a higher voice. So I thirst trap people with my body. As rascal.
Oh, who's a good boy?
Okay, hold on. Nope, don't do that. No, sir.
Whip.
Whip.
Thank you, genetics. Fucked my eyes. I can't see worse shit, but at least I have this voice sometimes.
Nah, I just
Hi,
had
dog.
I just had an idea, Solis.
It's 3:30. It's not even close to eating time.
We could go through the entire Guitar Hero 3 set list and do like guitar and rhythm guitar or guitar and bass, or we could go head to head. I was just gonna say we could do like like faux co-op mode. That could be fun.
I could be down. I know you you did mention playing together.
Yeah.
And I did download. That was one of the big things I snagged last night was the entire set list from Guitar Hero 3.
Let's go.
I grabbed a couple of the other. I very weirdly don't know if it's how it was set up, but I took all the Guitar Hero songs, and it took so long to copy it into the song folder of Clone Hero. I was like, I don't know. It took like 10, 15 minutes. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to download all the sets. Yeah. And then I did Guitar Hero 3's immediately after that, and it took like 5 seconds. I was like, what the fuck happened with really weird, the original Guitar Hero songs? Did I just download a virus?
No, I love because you were like, these are taking forever, and I was like, I should make sure he knows about the spreadsheet. And you told me that you were downloading
I was individually downloading songs. Is
and
what I was doing.
I was like, oh,
which is fine because I went and grabbed a bunch of Linkin Park songs that aren't in.
Oh yeah, no, chorus is great for songs that are not in it's great for custom songs. It is not great if you want the whole set list from a game.
Pup said about a couple songs I tried to look up on chorus and they weren't charted. So is it all you have to find people that like us the same song that you do that have charted it already.
Yup.
that give a fuck enough to chart it.
Yup. I do want to say, if you downloaded charts with drum charts, I do have a drum set that works with Clone Hero.
I mean, I didn't not download stuff without I didn't pick or choose. You know what I mean?
You weren't like going out of your way for it.
Do or don't.
Yeah.
Hey, go lay down. Come on. You know you don't have to go to the bathroom.
Is that
wait? It's Ollie.
Oh yeah, no,
it's bothering me.
Damn,
it's pestering me.
I was gonna say, is that where we want to wrap up the episode? Or
did we talk about everything? Because we wanted to talk about the furry stuff, the AC stuff,
Guitar Hero and PapaBarks.
PapaBarks and Guitar Hero.
We went down the list.
Yeah, I guess we did.
We were very concise and to the point. This is the anti-ADHD episode. We were very on task today.
There was still like you could definitely tell tangents and stuff, but it wasn't like that bad.
Listen, we can't.
Why
can't
am I not? I tell the dog to go away, and now I have a cat yelling at me.
I can hear your cat.
Jesus, what is up with y'all wanting my attention right now?
That's amazing.
I love you guys, but like, fuck.
I
gotta pee. Where's your hydrant?
Where's our what?
Yo, miss me with them fucking litter boxes in schools. Where's my fire hydrant?
Oh my god. Jesus.
Did you poop in the pool? Tell me, Misha.
I didn't go to a pool. I pooped in the water.
I didn't
like
either.
A normal person.
I felt bad. There was a lot of people getting Anthrocon. Love y'all. So many people I wanted to hang out with. Did not hang out with near as many people as I wanted to. Also, Rezi was there for a day. I guess they bumped into you briefly. I didn't get to see them, though.
I did bump into Rezi briefly, but yeah, I didn't get to see them for a very long time.
They came for one day, and they realized that they should never just come to Anthrocon for one day. And I'm like, yes, you silly bean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they were only there for that one day. We have a couple of new Patreons.
Are you on the right list? You did this last time.
I am on the right list.
Oh, also really quick. Summer games done quick just tightened up last night.
Yeah. JD
the
Puppy
charity, another charity thing. Yes, JD Puppy.
Did I am growing to love JD Puppy as a person.
He's a very, very nice individual.
They are so sweet. They're so great.
He's awesome. We will have to get him on here, but so JD Puppy was able to make it to GDQ and was a host, which means they read like donations and stuff. It's very cool. They raised I'm going to say they raised 2.5 million because the number ended at the night at 2.4 something. But usually there's sales that happen after on the Yeti and Fan Gamer, and also people can donate throughout the night anyways. That in all intents and purposes, it's most likely going to be at 2.5 million.
Oh, okay.
Which is solid. It's always a solid thing.
Yeah.
so many years later since its conception that once we hit 1 million, that was a crazy stream. That was a crazy year. And then it was 2, and then it was 3, and now we're kind of back down to the 2s. But like, it's a week of live streaming to raise $1 million, $2 million or more for Doctors Without Borders, which is just amazing organization to work with or send money to.
Yeah.
I got 2 t-shirts and 2 pins, I believe,
Nice.
from merch for them. And then I also donated a bunch of money randomly because I try to spend money I don't have towards charity.
Felt that.
Yeah, you have debts to pay? Yeah, but I donated to charity. Sue me. Judge, I donated it to charity.
Judge, it was for charity, man.
You have a big heart, pay your debts. Slaps the wrist.
Yeah. That being said,
that just ended up. So hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And you know what else ended up? This episode. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I'm about to read the Patreon. Don't worry, I didn't forget. But
that was my phone.
Oh. Hello, Solis.
Did that stop you? Did that distract you?
No. I was briefly doing the outro, and I wanted to make sure you knew I still had the Patreon open and I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much.
The Patreon.
I am going to read the Patreon. Thank you so much to Soya Deer. Thank you to
You
Pizza
should read that Patreon.
Well, now I'm not going to do it.
It's share your screen and I'll read it. I haven't read it in a while.
You know what? Yeah, you read the fucking Patreon.
Give me the list. I don't log into the Patreon.
All right.
Starting from the top.
Yep, and it's filtered by paid, so you can just read them all.
Oh, so it's already filtered?
Yep.
Yo, so we have Soya Deer, which we're going to call you Natalie. Hi. We got Pizza Parker. Key?
Yes.
Key. We have Key, Webster, George W. Bush, Alistair the Hyena, Penstamon, also known as Grey Old Fox. We've got Thawcade. Love that name, by the way. I still love that name. Quaddle, Bogey Bravo, Blue Pack Wolf, Argu the Gooter, Mighty Half Man, waiting to find Mighty Full Man. Amburion, where's the other half? Amburion. We have Zombie Brains, Loriafia, Landonine, Sycamore, Heartless Hero, Pip the Badger,
yeah,
Raze,
you did it.
Theo Firefox, Corlinar, Kai, Quint, Carnelian Fox, and Steam Pony and Ankara. Oh!
Attaboy.
I can read.
He can read. You can teach old dogs new tricks.
Ow.
Hey, I'm up there with you.
Look, I know I'm in fandom death, but
you're in.
I don't exist. I'm over 30. I'm fandom death.
Oh, true. Yeah, I'm nearing that, dude.
It's a gay. It was a gay death and fandom death.
Yeah.
It's like 30 for some reason.
Nah, dude, that's when you thrive, baby.
To be fair, I'm slowly getting closer to being in the best position of my life. So
there you go.
By the end of this year, I'm going to be doing better than the most of my late 20s. So,
bro, I'm going to be in my 70s. Like, the 70s are the new 20s.
Then I'm going to be 70 with my completely genetically changed body as a wolf.
I will, on all levels except physical, I am a wolf.
No, they're going to have a TF potion by then.
Oh, true. Yeah.
We'll be able to design or make our own specific potions so that I look exactly like my persona. And no, I don't paint my colors.
Okay. I'm just saying, I saw that comic.
Funny enough, I got that comment at Anthrocon. Somebody's like,
did you really?
They're like, yeah, isn't there are you the one that the comic's based off of? I'm like, I am damn.
Dude, what's crazy
you happen to know that was me.
What's crazy is I ran into somebody at AC and they mentioned that like years ago I talked about there was a video of people like tearing up a fursuit head and people were like equating it to gore.
Oh,
and
right.
They were like, yeah, I was the one that recorded that video. And I was like, no shit. What's up?
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, that's going to be
double check.
Oh.
I have to double check. How do I? Can I? Oh my god. Holy shit. I don't think I'm on Furry IRL's banner anymore. I am not.
No,
I am
they
not on
changed the
Furry's
banner.
banner.
That's right.
They changed the banner. I am officially, after years, not that little bit of the webcomic is not on the Furry IRL thing anymore.
This is your fandom death.
Absolutely wild.
Oh my
I
God.
am actually dying.
Bro really has entered fandom death.
Guess the next TikTok you're gonna see me is burning Solis.
Oh my God, just instant.
Jesus
y'all.
Christ!
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.
Bark, 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 bark.